If you want your dog to be able to run off leash on your property but don't want to put up a fence, this is what I recommend that we do. Now you have to understand one thing. To live a high quality life, dogs need to be able to run. It's extremely important, and I would prefer that they're not running behind the leash all the time. It's hamstringing their quality of life. So what's the middle ground here? So I recommend that we use PetSafe's Guardian GPS dog fence. This is a tremendous unit. I've used their GPS plus tracking fence before. I'll explain some of the differences and the similarities and the pros of using this specific unit. So this is the unit. This is PetSafe's Guardian GPS dog fence, and what it comes with is a wall-mounted unit and one collar, but you can add up to 5 different dogs on this product. So this is great for a family who only wants their dog to be able to work on one property. So the benefits of this is that there's no subscription fees. It works up to 5 dogs, and it has a battery life of up to 5 days, which is insane, and that's a beautiful thing. The biggest difference between this and the Plus GPS tracking is that this only works on one property. So this is perfect for a family that's looking for just their property to be secured. One of the big benefits of using this collar is it doesn't matter if there's neighbor dogs that are barking. Once we teach our dog to stay in the bounds of our yards, this is what we should expect. Our dog to fully trust and stay inside this yard, and me have complete trust that he's not going to break. But it's because I went through this training properly that now, even in the face of distractions, I can trust this dog to stay inside my yard safely. Just like the GPS plus tracking, this specific model has up to 10 levels of static correction as well as a vibrate correction. And I want to be able to make sure I can throw the toy into the street, and you can turn back to Crunch now because I'm going to keep talking, and he stays in the yard because he knows this is an area where I'm not allowed to go. Some point up here, about 3 feet away from him, it will beep. That beep is a warning. And if he doesn't adhere to the warning, or if he lingers for too long, he will get whatever correction mode that I set the collar to. I do recommend that we start off with a lower level correction, and we start with a leash to guide the dog back to where they're supposed to be. You want to think of it like this. Out here, the stove is hot, but over there, the stove is nice and cool. And what he's going to learn and figure out, and what your dog will learn and figure out through training, is that this specific area is a no-go zone. And that's what we want, because out here is all bad. It's other people, their dogs and cars and bicyclists and other people who just don't want to be affected by your dog. But that doesn't mean I don't want to give my dog the freedom to run around and to look and to play and to be a dog and enjoy their life. It's super important that we use distractions our dog really likes on the opposite side of the fence. And when they hold and they listen, ready? Eddie. We allow our dog to get rewarded in the good side of the yard. Now, it's raining. It rains every day in Pittsburgh, almost. It rains 300 some days a year. The collar is waterproof. The collar has tremendous battery life, and it's very consistent. This is the wall-mounted unit, and I am not a handyman, nor am I a tech guy, and this is a very simple process. We mount this wall unit, we connect it to our Wi-Fi, we download the PetSafe app. We create our fence just like I'm showing you here, and we also buy as many additional collars, up to 5, that we need for our pack. I have 3 dogs here. All of my dogs have been conditioned to this fence, and they know how to stay inside my boundary properly, which is very beneficial for me, but it's even more important for them because it is life-saving. Both products are great, but how do you choose between the subscription and the subscription-free unit? It all comes down to your practical uses. So for me, because I'm on the go so much, I actually prefer the GPS plus tracking model. But if I was a family that stayed at my house and I don't take my dogs out anywhere and I don't want to pay for a subscription, I would get this specific unit. It has the same technology, it has the same exact ease of use. It just comes down to, what does your lifestyle look like? Realistically, the collar still needs you to train. So I want you to go outside and continue to train with your dog every day and continue to have fun.